Hey guys, welcome to the second episode of Backcountry Air Force. This one's actually going to have some pretty cool content, if I can get this camera to focus. But what we've got for you guys today is going to be really awesome. I'll show you out here. My neighbor has a pretty sweet concert that he sets up every single year called Parr Fest. If you don't know what that is, and you live in the Houston area and looking for something pretty cool to do every November, this thing is incredible. He's got some pretty cool bands that come from the surrounding area. This year he had the Fab Five, which is like an incredible Beatles tribute band, and they do it like it is like being at a Beatles concert. So he's got the full deal: lights, pyro, fireworks, airplane flybys, and today we get to do a parachute jump, and we're gonna fly the flag. This is actually the third year that I've done this. I'm by far not a professional at this, but I live here. It's a registered drop zone, and we're free to do what we want here in the great United States. So I got my parachute there, needs packing. I got my helmet, and I've got a little multicam pouch of freedom. Next thing that we got to do is pull the door and the seat out of the Cessna and wait for my good friend Sloan to come by to fly me. So here we go, let's remove the door. Alright guys, the seat is out and the door's off, and we are in Cessna 172 jump mode. I've got a seat belt here tightened up so I can put that through my leg strap for safety. At 1,500 feet, I'll take that seat belt off just in case my pilot decides to do some wonky stuff, and I'll just get out and do my own thing. So my plan is, other than freezing, because it's 50 degrees out here on the ground, it'll probably be 30 up there. So once we get up to 5,000 feet, we're going to tootle around on the north side of the airfield, and Sloan's going to be communicating with the controller, and as soon as they're ready to go for the national anthem, I'm going to leap out and do my thing. I think it's all going to work out pretty well. Like I said, this is the third year that we've done this, and it's gone pretty well the last 2 years, so I don't see any reason why it would be different. But we're gonna give her hell and see what happens. So I'm gonna get changed, and we're gonna get the airplane out and pre-flighted, and I'll probably just see you guys up at 5,000 feet.
I'm good. It was awesome.
Across the way.
Perfect timing. That was perfect. He was finishing up the anthem right when you were pulling the flag
Oh,
out.
good, man.
Need help?
Green Brothers Band.
I don't think so.
Okay, yeah, come on.
All right, guys, it went well. It's the next day now, Veterans Day. Thank you to all the veterans, past and present, for all you guys do for us. The things that you go through that the rest of the United States, regular civilians, don't even have any idea about. You know, the early mornings and the late nights and the PTing at dark 30 for no reason, early formations, that kind of stuff is just really that's the stuff that where you really pay. Sometimes it's actually kind of nice to be in a war zone where you can relax and just do your job and not have to worry about the rest of the stuff. So just want to tell you guys thank you for continuing to provide the lifestyle that we get to have as Americans. And I know I speak for the vast majority of the country when I tell you guys that I'm eternally grateful for that. The jump went well. I think it really couldn't have gone any better, with one exception. We didn't really have, we had, I guess, about 8 knots of wind out of the north on the ground, but up at 5,000 feet there wasn't anything at all, and we were kind of expecting it to be about 15 knots up there. So I got out of the airplane a little bit north of where I wanted to be. Well, I got out of the airplane a little bit north of where I should have been, but I didn't know that until I was already out with the parachute out and realizing that I wasn't making up near as much ground as I thought. So I was still a little bit further away from the event that I wanted to be, but it all worked out pretty well. They could see everything, and the lady that sang the national anthem, I had to hear it on a recording obviously, but that was incredible. It like gave me goosebumps. So that was pretty awesome. Now it's just put the seat back in the airplane, put the door back on. That should take about 10 minutes and we'll be back in traveling mode. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, please subscribe. There's going to be a lot more content coming up. A lot of aviation related stuff, a lot of adventures with an airplane. We go fly the river, we go get breakfast. There's a cool spot down on the beach when the weather's nice. We'll go down there, maybe do some camping or playing in the water, and we'll see you on the next episode.